it's Hannah, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute, it's the wrong way around, don't know if it is now, quaver, musical notes, da, 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 da. Using break stitch. You could probably also make this using peyote, I just don't know how to, I just thought break stitch would be easier because it is. And I don't know how to increase on peyote, and you'll need to know how to increase if you do peyote. But yes, break stitch. It's really easy to do if you don't know how to do break stitch. I do handily have a break stitch basics video for you, so you can go and check that out before you embark on this project. But it is a quick little thing to whip up, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you. It's just very basic increasing and decreasing. I'd just like to remind you before we get into the tutorial to don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying it, and feel free to hit subscribe as well. You get a new craft tutorial here in the corner of craft every single Sunday, and then you get bonus videos in the week as well. But yes, let's just get on with the tutorial, shall we? Okay, so to make this quaver or musical note, you are going to need size 11 seed beads or Delica beads, they are what I prefer to use, a size 10 beading needle, a pair of scissors, and I'm using beading thread Nymo D in the colour white. The black beads are for the actual note itself, and then the white beads are for the outline, as you've seen. I cut just under 1 metre of thread and I threaded my needle. 1 metre was far too much. But I would rather have too much thread than have to fart about trying to attach any more on. So we are going to start out by ladder stitching 7 white beads. If you don't know how to ladder stitch, as I said in my intro, I do have a brick stitch basics video. Ladder stitch is the stitch that you use to create your base row. We are starting at the bottom where I showed the start here sign. But yes, ladder stitching. 7 white beads all to each other, and it's quite simple to do. But I do skip ahead momentarily because you don't need to watch me attach all of the beads, and that's just me attaching the final bead. So for the first row, you are going to pick up 1 white bead, 1 black bead. We are increasing, so go through that very first thread bridge in the row and pull it tight and attach the bead like you normally do. Then I'm going to attach another 5 black beads along the row for a total of 6 black beads on this row. I'm sure that makes sense to a lot of you. I had a really tough time naming this tutorial because I wanted to call it a quaver, but I don't know if people who aren't musical would search for it, and very confusing, but hey, skipped ahead. This is just me attaching the final black bead under that final thread bridge, because although it's under the final thread bridge, we are increasing on this row as well. So to do that, in a second, you pick up another white bead and you go through the very same thread bridge that you went through for the black bead. And once again, my tummy is rumbling during me filming a voiceover, which is always fun and not at all awkward. So once you've made sure that is sitting nice and flat, you're going to pick up 1 white bead and 1 black bead. We are increasing again, so go through that very first thread bridge once more. Then you're going to attach 2 more black beads. Very nice, very nice. Just try to make sure everything is sat nice and flat and square, which is why I prefer to use Delica beads over normal seed beads, but you can make these using normal seed beads, which are called rocailles or rocaille, which is how I want to pronounce them because French. Okay, attach 2 white beads. I don't know how you pronounce that word actually. Just normal rounded seed beads. You can use those. I just prefer to use Delica beads for ease. Well, they sit together nicely because they're square. It's well squared off. Then you're going to attach 2 black beads for the top bar of the note. And you may notice that my nails are a bit shorter, but that's because I when I was traveling back to Frankfurt from my parents' house, I managed to break one of my nails, so I thought, why not file them all down? Go big or go home, no? Increasing on this end as well with another white bead, because we have a white outline. So we are starting out once again, 1 white bead, 1 black bead, increasing, so go under that first thread bridge. You got pick up your scissors if you want to, that part's optional, completely optional. Sorry for being slightly out of focus here. And then you're attaching another black bead. That's me trying to fix the focus. I need to sort something out about that. I know. Then attach 3 white beads. I can't help it. It's really difficult to stay in focus when you're beading. I keep making excuses. I'll stop. I'll just be better. Oh, it's such a lovely sunny day. I'm really excited. Although I haven't put sun cream on my face and I am going out and sitting in the sun. So I might have to rectify that. Yeah, wonderful. It's taken me a very long time to attach those 3 beads. Disappointing. Anyway, so now I'm going to attach 2 black beads. And make sure they're all nice and in line. And then we are decreasing on this end, so you're just going to have a white bead on the very end. You don't have to do anything fancy for decreasing in break stitch. You just stop early. You don't have to attach another bead on the end, basically. So we're decreasing once again for the next row. Start off by picking up 2 white beads, skip that first thread bridge, go through the second one, then go up through the bead like you normally would. I then find it best to go back round through the beads because it means they sit nicer together, because far too often they don't. Now I'm going to attach 4 more white beads for a total of 6 white beads in this part of the row. And then I'm going to attach 2 more black beads for the bar at the top, obviously. There's a wine fest on in town and I'm really excited. We are going tomorrow, I think. I do enjoy a wine fest, especially when the weather is as glorious as this. And Germany does do a lot of fests and they very often involve wine. Now I'm going to attach 1 more white bead. And that is the end of this row. Wonderful. Now pick up 1 white bead and 1 black bead once again. We are going to increase on this row, or on this end, should I say. And then I'm going to attach, after I've attached this black bead, 5 more black beads for a grand total of 6 black beads in this row. Because we're going to make the other stem part of the newt. Wonderful stuff. Then I'm going to attach 1 more white bead. And we're just decreasing it once again, so just, yes. So now you're going to pick up 1 white bead, 1 black bead, and you're going to increase on this row, so go through that very first thread bridge once again. Fight with your bead because it doesn't want to cooperate with you. And then you are going to attach 2 more black beads once you've removed the rogue piece of fluff from your beadwork. Once again, that step is optional. If you don't have fluff, you don't have to remove it at that point. I'm such a comedian. Now I know why you all watch me. Oh, That was sarcasm, by the way, in case anyone thinks I'm being arrogant. Now I'm going to attach 4 white beads. And sorry if you can hear, the bells are ringing. And that's just me attaching the final white bead. Now I've slowed this bit down. You're going to go down through the white bead next to it. You're then going to go down through, you're not going to do what I'm doing here because I've decided that was a bad idea, come out. Going to go down through the black bead, the second black bead of the row before. Be very careful when you do this. I don't want you to break any of your beads. That would be very sad. You're now going to come up through the black bead of the row before, which is the 3rd bead along from the right on mine. And then you're going to go up through that last white bead on the row you've just worked on before you start on the black beads again. I hope that I've explained that well enough for you. Now you're going to pick up 1 white bead and 1 black bead. You are essentially decreasing, so go through that second thread bridge away from the bead that you're coming out of. Yep. And oh my goodness, there's a church service on, the bells are going berserk. And then just treat it like a normal decrease. Then pick up another black bead, go through the next thread bridge. I'm going to try and talk over the clanging cathedral bells. It's just very hot, so I've got one of the windows open, not the one nearest the cathedral, but still. And then attach the final white bead. Then you are just going to decrease on this row once more with 2 white beads. Oh my goodness, it's so loud, I'm so sorry. I did not time this the best. And then finally you're going to pick up 1 more white bead and attach him. Wonderful. Then just sew in the ends like you normally would, both your working thread and your tail thread, and trim off any excess. And then that is your musical note done. I told you it was quick and simple. Whew. I bet you've whipped one up already. If you did happen to enjoy this video, like I said in the intro, a thumbs up goes a long way, and please feel free to hit subscribe. I intend to do a giveaway when I hit 50,000 subscribers, so the sooner we get there, the sooner the giveaway will happen, and the sooner everyone can be happy. Like I said in the intro, I do post a craft tutorial here in the Corner of Craft every single Sunday, and then you get bonus videos in the week as well. This week's bonus video was me showing you how I achieved this hair colour, because I dye my hair myself. If that's something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the I in the top corner. A full list of materials can be found in the description box below, as well as a link to where I purchased my supplies from. So if that is something you're interested in, don't forget to check out the description box. Also down there, I've also popped a link to all of my social media, so feel free to follow me on there. If you do happen to recreate anything using one of my tutorials, I want to see it. So post a picture on social media using the hashtag #TheCornerOfCraft so I can see it, because I am nosy and I like to know what's going on. But yes, I think that's everything I have to say. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I shall see you very soon in my next one. Bye! I have a fun crochet tutorial for you.